to my channel. So today I'm going to be doing a eyeshadow palette review as well as a highlighter review for you guys today. I'm sure you can tell by the title on the new Anastasia Soft Glam palette as well as the Amrezy highlighter. So I picked up both of these when they came out. So I'm just going to do a quick tutorial for you guys, showing you how I use the product, and I'm going to give you swatches as well as a quick review on the eyeshadow palette. So if you guys are interested in seeing my thoughts on the new Soft Glam palette and the Amrezy highlighter, then keep on watching. Guys, so first we're going to start off with the highlighter, since it's just, one highlighter and I don't have to swatch a whole palette. I'm going to start off with the highlighter, and this is the new highlighter in collaboration with Amrezy, and this highlighter retails for $28, and I think that it is currently still in stock on the website. So this is just how the packaging looks. So I think that I'm just going to turn my ring light off so you guys can see the true colors of everything. So let me just turn that off. Okay, so I turned my ring light off so you can see the packaging a little better. All right, so this is the packaging. And then you get a really nice size mirror, and here is the highlighter. The highlighter is a gorgeous color. It kind of reminds me a little bit of Opal by Becca, just from the color. I mean, this color is really versatile, you can use it on any skin tone. You get a nice size mirror, and you get a really big pan of highlighter. So this highlighter is 9 grams, which is 0.31 ounces, which is a lot of product. So this is just how the highlighter looks, and I'm just going to swatch the highlighter for you guys. So here is the highlighter swatched on my hand. And I know a lot of people are going to say that, and here's the swatch on my finger, it looks a bit scary, but I mean, as long as you don't just pack it on, I don't think that it looks ashy on deeper skin tones. I don't think that it looks ashy on me. So yeah, this retails for $28, and it is currently in stock on the website. So now we're going to get on to the palette. Alright guys, so we're going to start off with the swatches of the palette, and this is just how the outside of the packaging looks. And on the back, of course, it just has some ingredients as well as a picture of the palette. Alright, so here is the packaging. It has the same feel and texture of the Modern Renaissance palette and the Subculture and the Prism palette. And then it comes with a nice size mirror, of course, and all of our palettes come with the brush. And here is just an overview of the palette. Such gorgeous everyday colors. And now we're going to get on to the swatches. I'm going to start with this shade first. And the swatches are Tempera, Glistening, Orange Soda, Rose Pink, Sultry, Bronze, and Mulberry. So this is the first row of the palette. Alright, so now moving on to the second row of the palette. We have Dusty Rose, Fairy, Burnt Orange, Sienna, Rustic, Cypress Umber, and Noir. And this is the second row of the palette. And now here are the palettes in comparison to a couple of other of her palettes, because I know some people are going to see comparisons. So this is the comparisons to the Master Palette by Mario, and the top palette is the Master by Mario palette, and the bottom palette is the Soft Glam palette. Very similar colors. And next up we have the comparison between the Modern Renaissance palette and the Soft Glam palette. So the top palette is the Modern Renaissance palette, and the bottom palette is the Soft Glam palette. There are some repeat shades in this palette, but I don't think that they're close enough to say, you know, you should get one instead of the other. So this is all 3 palettes. And then I'm just going to give you a quick overview of the palette and move on to the highlighter. I'm just going to go ahead and add the highlighter in here. And this is the packaging that the highlighter comes in. And on the box it just has a message from Amrezy and just the ingredients. And this is the packaging on the highlighter. So I kind of felt like my ring light was too bright as well right here. So I just turned the ring light off. And here it comes with a clasp. Like, it doesn't have one of those magnetic closures. It comes with an actual clasp, which I really like. You can't really see it that great because of my lighting, so that's why I decided to turn off the light, but it kind of still looks the same. So yeah. Okay, now here is a swatch of the highlighter, and this is with the light, my ring light off. And then I'm just going to blend it out just to show you how it looks blended out. And then I'm just going to add a swatch right there beside the highlighter that I blended out. The palette one more time. And I'm not gonna lie, this palette does have fallout, as with all of her palettes, but if you dip your brush in lightly, you really won't be able to, you know, just like hit pan on them, or, you know, these pretty much, they're really soft. The shadows are really soft. Even the metallic shades in this palette, they're really soft, so you don't have to jab your brush in, and you can barely tap your brush in to get color payoff because the palette is super pigmented. So I honestly love this palette. I think this is going to be up there with the favorites, like with the Modern Renaissance palette. That is a lot of people's staple palette. I think this is going to be a staple palette for me. And like they mentioned, Norvina did this palette. She said they did a bridal spread with this palette. I feel like this is the perfect bridal palette as well, because I mean, they do have my bridal colors in there, Dusty Rose and Gold. So I probably will definitely be using this palette to do my makeup on my wedding day. So this palette is just perfect for summer, it's perfect for spring, it's perfect for fall. Like, you can just get a look out of every single color with this palette. So yeah, I don't know if I told you the price. This palette retails for $42 and it has 14 shades. And this palette is mostly matte. I think it's only like 5 metallic shades in the palette, and the rest of them are matte shades, which doesn't bother me at all. That just makes it more everyday wearable to me. So this is the look that I came up with using the palette today, and I absolutely love it. I absolutely love the highlighter. The highlighter looks gorgeous on my skin tone. It doesn't look ashy, you know. It's just, it's when I sprayed my setting spray on, it just melted right into my skin tone. So this is the highlighter, and the highlighter does retail for $28. And so if you have deeper skin tone, I don't think you should be afraid of this highlighter. This highlighter looks amazing. Like, it looks like it just gives you this gorgeous glow from within. So this is just how the highlighter looks on my skin. I really love it. So now we're going to get on to the eyeshadow tutorial. So if you guys are interested in seeing how I did this look, then make sure to stay tuned. And everything listed about the highlighter as well as the palette will be listed in the description box down below. All the information, everything that I use on my face in this video will be listed in the description box down below. If you have questions about anything else, you know, all you have to do is just ask in the comment section, and I'll try to get back with you guys as soon as I can. So thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more videos from me. Until the next video. Alright guys, so I'm starting out with my brows already done and my eyes already primed. So now we're going to go into the Soft Glam palette, and I'm going to be taking the shade Orange Soda, I think. No, Burnt Orange. I'm going to take the shade Burnt Orange, and I'm just going to blend this all in my crease. Now these eyeshadows do have some kick up, but I mean, it's nothing like out of control if you don't just jab your brush in. They blend so nicely, and as soon as you put your brush in, you get like so much pigment on the brush, so there's really no need to dig your brush in. They blend out really easily, and they build on top of each other really nice. So next I'm going to go in with the shade Sienna, And I'm going to place that right on top of burnt orange. And as you can see, that's just me applying it one time to my eye. These shadows are super pigmented and they're super soft. So you're going to have some fallout, like they're not pressed really hard in the pan. Alright, next I'm going to go in with the shade Cypress Umber, and I'm going to place this shade directly in the crease. And as you can see, they blend really nicely on top of each other, like they don't get really muddy. And now I'm going to go in with my Anastasia concealer in the shade 5.0, and I'm going to use this to create like a small half cut crease. Alright, now I'm going to go in with the shade Tempera, and I'm going to use that to set that concealer in place. And then I'm going to go in with the shade Noor, and I'm just going to use this to smoke out the outer V. And this black is really pigmented, like a lot picks up on your brush. Like every shade in this palette is soft, even the metallic shades, like I said. Alright, now I'm just using a different blending brush with no product on it to blend out that black. And then I'm just going to go into the shade Bronze in Sultry, and I'm going to use bronze first. I'm going to put this on the inner portion of the lid. Alright, now I'm just going to flip that brush over to the other side. I'm going to use the shade Sultry, and I'm going to place this right in between my outer V shade and Bronze, which is Noor. And then I'm just going to blend that into Bronzed so that it gets a faded effect, so you won't be able to see the harsh lines. Alright, next up I'm going to go back into that Tempera shade, and I'm going to use this to highlight my brow bone. I'm just using a blending brush to blend that in. Next up, I'm going to go ahead and add a line to my top lash line with my Stila eyeliner, and I'm not going to wing it out, I'm just going to line the top lash line. Alright, next I'm going to add my favorite lashes, which are my Kiss lashes in the style Ritzy off camera. And I finished my face off camera, and now I'm just going to apply my eyeliner, which is the Marc Jacobs Highliner. And then I'm just going to repeat the same steps on the bottom that I did in the crease. Alright, now I'm going to go into the shade Fairy, and I'm going to use this to highlight my inner tear duct. I was trying to use like as many shades from the palette as I could. And then just to add some sparkle to my brow bone, I'm going to go in with the shade Glistening. Alright, next up I'm going to be moving on to the highlighter. And I got the bronzer also, but I wasn't sure if I wanted the bronzer, so I placed the bronzer order separate from the highlighter and the palette. So the bronzer came today, and the palette and the highlighter came yesterday. So I had already recorded the video, so I plan on doing a video trying new products, so I'm just going to put the bronzer in that video. And I absolutely love this highlighter. It gives you such a gorgeous glow from within if you have deeper skin tone. Like I said, it reminds me so much of the Becca highlighter. So now I'm going to go in with my MAC Rose Fix Plus, and I'm going to spray my face. And now moving on to my lips, I'm using my favorite lip liner, which is my Shea Moisture lip liner in the shade Dark Brown. And then I'm going to be using my Anastasia lip gloss in the shade Undressed. Alright, and that completes the look. Thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more videos from me. Until the next video.